Around the world, teachers are helping each other and creating some amazing content. We are so lucky to have Elissa Milne here today, and I snuck out and got Elissa's emergency bundle, and for my students, and I'm that excited. So I just want to say they're brilliant. Thank you so much. It's just like being in New York.
Well, I'm so excited that you immediately just connected with that side of this music, because it is my little tribute to New York. Sort of unintentionally, to be perfectly honest, because I don't know if you took a look at the story behind the emergency bundle there, but my mum wrote this piece called 44th Street, and she called it 44th Street because it's got 44 fourths in it.
Of course.
Like it's just fun. And next thing I said, wouldn't it be funny if we did a piece that had 42 seconds and 46 sixths? And next thing you know, once we'd done those, I was like, actually, I just want to keep on making more. And it turned into this whole tribute to New York City, like just the further we went along the way.
Well, I've got to tell you, my favorite is the sun shower on 45th Street. It's so beautiful, and I've been practicing my little heart out all morning. That I can play for you. Oh, isn't that so beautiful? I love it.
It's yes, and look, that's a surprising ending, because the bundle starts off as being quite almost formulaic in terms of a 16 bar blues, and obviously
Yeah.
that's not the way that we usually think of a 16 bar blues ending, but
Mm,
that's the way that the sun shower had to end. Like,
exactly.
that particular piece had to end that way. And for people who did my chord challenge back in
Hmm.
January, they will actually recognize that little sequence as being one of the chord challenge tricks that you can do, that whole falling down by seconds. And then when you're ready to be finished, you just go down by a semitone and you're there.
That's beautiful.
It's just, yeah.
Fantastic. So it's 20 US for the full
Yes.
bundle, and that
Yes.
includes unlimited copying for your students because it's studio licensed.
Well, look, the whole idea was, we're in an emergency, right? Like, we've never had times like this before, unless we were alive back 100 years ago with the Spanish flu. But we didn't have the internet back then. So we've got the internet now, and we're doing these lessons online. It's amazing. But if you want to assign a new piece to your student, you send them a link and they have to order it in from an online supplier. It might take an extra week to arrive because with all of this pandemic business, we don't know, just all of that. So what we really need is music that we can just send through to the students straight away and go, here's your piece for the week, or here's 2 pieces for the week. It's arrived in your inbox, printed out. Happy days. I haven't had to steal it or accidentally copy it or anything. I know that I've done the right thing. Here it all is. So number one was actually creating some resources that teachers could use that way. The
Mhm.
other thing about these is they're tiny pieces. You'll have noticed every single piece is 16 bars
16
long.
bars long.
They're all exactly the same. Like, they all follow the same basic 16 bar blues
Mm,
formula.
yeah.
But they're all quite different. Like, once there's a whole bunch that explore different intervals that are quite
Mm,
the
mm,
same, but then it goes off into pushing the boundaries a bit more. And
certainly does.
you can actually choose, oh, I'm going to send this piece to that student, this piece to that student, and it's easy to download from the site, and you can just send it. And it's
Excellent.
about making it so easy for teachers to just be able to cope right now.
Mm,
Like,
mm.
you know, maybe they want something different in 6 months, but right now, I thought this was the kind of thing that could be helpful.
It is. Thank you so much, and I'll put the link in the show notes.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.